Hey guys, another audio commentary here, dual commentary by Moletrap and Diggity. This is the fourth game of the best of 5 set between Xellos and Nalra as part of the round of 8 for this season of the MSL. To give a little bit of a recap, Xellos took the first match, Nalra took match 2, and Xellos took match 3. So if Xellos wins this match, he takes this round and will advance on to battle Bisu in the semifinals. And if Nalra takes this match, then it'll go to Game 5, and again, you know, whoever wins that ends up going on.
Wow.
So, yeah, a lot of stake here now in this game, now that it's gotten to a point where it is game set for Xellos.
So just so you know, that's Xellos at the 6 o'clock position in purple and Nalra starting at the 12 o'clock position in yellow. And with a lot of distance, I think that opens up the game for Nalra, just because Nalra, again, he likes favoring kind of that creative proxy type gameplay, and with this distance between them, you have a lot more opportunity to do that, because it takes a lot longer for your opponent to actually get a scout out there. And it's more difficult to kind of scout out the other areas. When we saw Nada versus I Love UV, we saw I Love UV do a very fast Wraith build. And actually that goes for Xellos too. I wouldn't put some kind of creative play past the capacities of Xellos. Xellos is known for being, I mean, he's a fantastic player. I think he could also surprise us with some very creative gameplay.
I think he did a dropship build, didn't he? Instead of a Wraith build? But,
yeah, you're right. He went dropships
yeah, no,
immediately.
Xellos is actually... Xellos, you know, obviously the perfect Terran. He's famous for having incredibly good gameplay. He hasn't, obviously, in the last couple of years. It's been a couple of years since he was really on his game, but recently we have been seeing him play really well. In this set especially, he's been playing some pretty good StarCraft and coming up with some good strategies and some creativity and just being generally playing smart, playing very smart. So yeah, definitely expecting him to do something decent here. Nalra getting, it looks like Cyberkinetics core really quick, getting that gas going, so he's going to go for some Dragoons quickly. He may go for quick Reavers like last game, but I don't recommend it to him because he's tried that the last 2 games and it hasn't worked very well either of those games. So I think it would really be smart for Nalra to just skip the Reavers and go for just mass ground forces instead. And it's going to be funny, both players' scouts going to the same spot. They're going to pass while scouting that location.
Passing in the night. Yeah, both players getting a counterclockwise scout for Nalra and a clockwise scout for Xellos. So Xellos, they're both going to end up seeing each other's base almost immediately. And that pylon a little out of position, so there might be a little bit of a hidden tech for Nalra. Nalra has a lot of options here. Again, he's kind of at the fork, or he could immediately go into a large amount of ground forces. I would actually expect that, considering he's getting, it looks like that Dragoon upgrade so rapidly. And again, both players actually, we'll see if they actually can get a scout out, because of that distance, there's going to be a block probably on both ramps. As you can see, it looks like Xellos is going for a fast expand, pulling out those 2 Marines, going to take out that probe and just probably camp those Marines there, get a tank, fast expand there. At least that's my thoughts, considering he built both of those Marines very quickly.
Yeah, we might see him getting goons. He hasn't put down another gateway though. He's putting down another pylon by his door. So I'm really confused by the fact that he hasn't put down that gateway. He could be waiting to kill off that scout before he gets whatever he's getting next. It's funny, actually, I watched a game by Nooney, did a commentary on his own game, and he was talking about how he actually started the Singularity upgrade so that when the scout got in his base, they would see that, and then he was going to cancel it as soon as he got rid of the scout. But in this case, he's not canceling it, so it's definitely going for the actual Singularity upgrade. Haven't seen anything else go down though. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's probably going for a fast Nexus, maybe. Getting the singular upgrade.
Yeah, he's got that Nexus down now. That's what I was actually going to suggest, is probably an early Nexus, because he doesn't have that second gateway down. And as we see, now Xellos going for a really early starport, so he's going to try to be creative here. I think Nalra's going to see that coming, though. As you can see, he has those 2 Dragoons. He's going to try to deny that secondary for Nalra, but maybe with these tanks coming out, he'll have to pull back, and Xellos will still be able to kind of feint that he's going for that early expand.
I think the reason for the Singularity upgrade in this case is so that those goons are a little bit more effective, so he can use them to hold off Marines and that sort of thing. like he's doing now, to protect that Nexus. And it looks like he is doing a good job of it. And because of that, that tech going for that quick starport, Xellos doesn't have anything at the moment that will be able to really take Nara on at the moment. He's putting down those mines, so Nara not able to move into Xellos' base either. He's getting a control tower, so he might actually be going for a quick drop also, or instead of a Wraiths or something like that.
My guess is actually at this point he might just be able to load up kind of the 4 Vulture thing and drop backside in Nalra's base. And right now Nalra's Dragoons looks like they're all kind of forward position going immediately, and you can see that robotics facility down. He's going to go drop as well, but they're kind of rally pointed. It looks like towards Xellos' main. So if those Dragoons are caught out of position, he's going to be in big trouble.
Honestly, more likely, I think he's just getting the facility for the observers. Nalra's, I hope, smart enough to not get Reavers again when they're not going to come in too handy. Although this time Xellos, of course, has skipped the turrets because of the fact that he's gone for that starport instead. So I guess in this case the Reavers actually would do some good. We'll have to see, I guess, which supplementary he puts down in this case. Yeah, he is. So he's getting dropships, it looks like, trying to go for a quick drop. And yeah, some Vultures in the back of Nara's base could be very, very devastating. And he does have those Vultures moving out right now. They're going to get kind of intercepted by those Dragoons, but they get around.
He's going to push him up. He's going to push him up, but that's unfortunately what that's going to do is that's going to lead Nara's force. Actually, no, looks like Nara is going to leave those forces down. And wow, he's pulling the probes back from the secondary. He does not realize that that dropship's up, so this is going to be horrible for Nara. He's going to push in with those Dragoons now against these tanks. He sees that expansion, but I think what's going to be surprising for him is let's see if he notices. I don't know if he's going to notice that expansion's coming up so late. And in the meantime, Xellos getting those Dragoons going up into his front. Splitting the forces here, actually.
Both players in each other's main bases right now. Yeah, Nara moved his stuff back. Xellos having to fight with his SCVs right now. It looks like he didn't have Siege Tech upgraded, so he's upgrading that right now. In the meantime, yeah. So Xellos also in Nara's main. Nara's going to be able to hold that back, though. He has a few Dragoons back there. He's going to be able to take out those Vultures pretty easily and send his probes back. And, well, in the meantime, though, Xellos also having fought off those Dragoons in his base, so both players almost killing each other there for a minute, but not quite.
Really, I think that was more fortunate for Nara than it was for Xellos. If he hadn't pushed those Dragoons into Xellos' base, he would have been really hurting right now. Probably just basically absolutely had his resources wiped out with all those Vultures in both bases. He ended up, however, taking out the one Vulture, so that drop mostly nullified. You didn't have basically both Vultures, one at the secondary and also at the main, to just basically completely stop Nala's production. Looks like Xellos in the meantime is going to take that expansion, that kind of the totally protected out in the middle of nowhere expansion.
Yeah, it's a little island expansion there. And it was funny, it looked like he missed the SCV the first time. Nara actually getting that robotics support bay. So he is getting some Reavers here, it looks like. And, oh, Xellos has planted down his barracks there. Nara trying to take the same, the mirror spot, but that barracks in the way, so he's not able to take that expansion immediately. I haven't seen any Reavers come out. I'm not sure if Nara is actually getting Reavers or not, but that could play a big part if he's getting some kind of Reavers here.
Marine being produced there, but I don't think that Marine's going to be able to, it's not going to take that Dragoon down. So, but he does know that that's there, and he does have dropships, so in a second, if he built like maybe 2 more dropships loaded up, kind of a contingent of tanks and Vultures, he might be able to take that out rapidly. But in the meantime, looks like a Reaver's out, both a Reaver and a Dragoon in that dropship for Nara, so Nara going to press up probably into Xellos' base fairly quickly.
He's going for, I'm not sure, yeah, he could be. He's sending out that shuttle alone, so he could just be going for kind of a late Reaver harass of some kind, which might actually do some good because Xellos doesn't have really anything. And yeah, just like you said, Xellos dropping some units in there to take care of that Dragoon. It's going to slow Nara down a lot because this is a long time now that Nara is going without this expansion. And yeah, that's really going to hurt Nara. He's only has his natural expansion right now. Xellos getting that expansion up on that island right now, so Xellos is going to very quickly take an economic advantage here. Okay, he is moving out the rest of some of his forces with that shuttle, so I'm sorry, I was wrong about that. He could be, yeah, he's going to be, it looks like he's going to be trying to kind of harass up above there.